Hello, Gemini. It's umomg.tarot, and this is your someone's secretly talking about you tarot card reading. We're going to have a look at the astrology reading cards, head right into it, and see what's happening with this person and who the heck this person is. What vibe do they carry astrologically? And then we'll get into the tarot spread and figure out what on earth is you talking about? Huh? What's this regarding? Listen, Gemini, let's get into it. Your first card is the Capricorn energy. Relatable energy. You guys have that little bit of hustle in you, and you guys both want better in life. You're not just like, nah, let me just live my whole life through Dollarama bargain tree or whatever the heck. You're like, nah. And if it is like that, it's like, I'll have the $1.25 stuff. I'm gonna get the $2 stuff at the dollar store. I'm from a fine dynasty. Okay, let's keep going. Then we've got Pisces energy in the mix, and the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve, Gemini. And Gemini, Pisces, and you guys have some funny, like if there's like a comedy duo and it's a Pisces and Gemini, which I should probably look up, I'm signing up before I even hear one joke, because that's going to be funny. All right? So you guys have this colorful imagination and good comedic timing between you two. And I love you guys. I love you guys. So let's hope this person's talking some funny stuff or some interesting, entertaining stuff. Let's hope there's nothing funny about your finances, though. I don't know. Let's keep going. And finally, you've got Taurus energy in the mix. And the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Nice little Pisces sandwich, earth sign sandwich. Some water in the middle. Right? This is a energy of very slow pace, but very practical and very deliberate in their actions. So this person may be sensitive, but is it fueled by drama, gossip? Not necessarily, because there's a lot of practicality here. And Capricorns are about keeping up appearances, and Tauruses, they're protectors. They protect, they attack. So let's have a look at the tarot. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck, and if you'd like to know where I get all of my decks, all my decks are in the description. My decks. Listen, I do not need to talk about those decks because I haven't even added the Light Seers Tarot into the list like a silly rabbit. And I'm just buying time for the shuffle. So let's have a look now. Who's that? Judgment. Hey, bada swing, bada. Your first card is Judgment. Okay, and Judgment is associated with Pluto, planet of rebirth. What's going on, guys? What's going on? This person's talking about your rebirth. What? Is there some sort of long-term legal situation coming to a close, and this person is talking about it? It's possible. All right. Then we have, okay, Six of Swords. I see some moving on. That's good. It's a good thing. I feel like this Judgment may put some things behind you. And if people are talking about it, I mean, that's aftermath stuff. That's to be expected. Then we have the Emperor in reverse. No doubt there was some type of problem that everyone's trying to navigate their way through. I think there's multiple parties involved because Pluto is associated with Scorpio, who rules shared resources, like money that comes through like inheritance or just things that you didn't work for to get. And Judgment over that would mean, okay, well, you get this and you get that, or you get all this and you get nothing. And so I think as a result of some sort of judgment, there has been shaky waters. There has been emotions, high tides in the emotions. And now we have the Emperor in the mix, knowing that there's some sort of authority on this situation or somebody who's the leader of this situation. They're not on the up and up. They're showing a little bit of selfishness, a little bit of self-serving energy, and it's making things a little bit more difficult instead of smooth sailing, moving forward through a situation where judgment was made. Okay, so it's already in the past, but we're trying to rebuild and whatever, and the ground is shaky. But you know it. So I'm wondering if this is a family member or this is somebody that you had to conduct some sort of money with, or money transaction or legal transaction, something that affects your lifestyle. has come to some sort of conclusion that is unsettling. So you could also be dealing with a Scorpio and an Aries. And coincidentally, Aries and Scorpio are connected to Mars. So that's giving me that whole depth of why there's problems. It's not like a, hey, you punched me in the face once and then I punched you in the back, but on the wrong day, so your back cracked. This is more like you took Auntie's silverware back in 1999 and I sued you, and then somebody sued me, and then it was this melee, and then now we've all settled. Everyone sold everything, and we split it up, but it wasn't really equal, so there's still some animosity. And there's animosity because during that time my house went into foreclosure, and I could have used the money back then, and like, depth, layers of depth. So why is this person talking about you? Seems like there was a crusty situation. But I want to know, like, still, that's why you're talking about me. Well, what do you have to say? You have a lot to say in the press or what? I feel like this person has some regrets about how they treated you or handled the situation because of the Five of Cups, giving us that whole, I got something out of it, but I had to like cut off a couple of things, and some things will never be the same. And I'm kind of focused on, even though I may even have walked away with a huge lump sum, but the way I feel on the inside, I don't necessarily feel good. I feel like I lost some stuff, and like even though I have some stuff to be grateful for, I still think about the stuff that hurt. That emotionally, I'm just like, that sucked. Then we got the King of Wands. You're giving me that Aries Emperor energy with the King of Wands. It makes me feel like this person is very kind of, again, selfish, and they're unaware of the selfishness, but they're everything they do is very self-serving. So could be a vexing person to onlook, but a very like, I'm dominating, I'm ambitious, I'm trying to be on top, come out of this on top type person. This could represent itself as a husband or a father or somebody who's very like fiery and very prideful, big ego, that winning is the most important thing. Don't care if it hurts your feelings. I'll feel bad later and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate that you had to make yourself cry, but here's what I'm doing, everybody for themselves. It's not cool. This person, this person's probably rude too. Probably very blunt. I mean, I'm not saying they're all out calling you outside your names, but I feel like this person is like very dog-eat-dog kind of energy. And the Knight of Swords is definitely a hothead, reactive, explosive, overreactive, in strength actually, because this person has the boldness. They have the courageous, bold energy that a lot of people don't have, that they'll power into anything. And that energy is scary, and that energy may have caused a rift that made everything so shaky. Is that air energy, that Swords energy, makes conflict it have to be so much more harsh when it's the Swords. You even see vultures going towards that dead body. That's not even a dead body. It's just like this guy running to his motorcycle to pop off, running towards the danger, and having that authority as well. So again, this reminds me of similar situations like inheritance, and then you have somebody who's in charge of a lot of the affairs, and then they're taking their full advantage of what everybody doesn't know or is entitled to, and they're just running with it. So that could be the case why this person is talking about you. They may not relate to your situation or command on the situation, like, oh, you're so soft, or you should have got a lawyer, or you're too sensitive, your feelings don't really mean that you deserve this or that or this or that, and this whole time I've been in your life and you were my uncle, and now you're just taking all the money, and like, why would you do that? And why did we have to go through this and create this situation? Money really changes my perspective. The reason I think money's involved is because of that Capricorn and Taurus energy, and then if you throw Mars in there and give us that Aries energy, it's competitive when it comes to finances. So let's further close this up with what we got to do about this situation. We got to do some self-care. We need to look forward and actually look forward. We need to find new avenues for opportunity and money, and start other stuff. I always say when you have a bad memory, it's a good time to pile on some new memories by doing something different. You're not going to still talk about that thing, that time you lost $50, if you've won $10 here, another $10 there, $20 there, $70, $100, $500. You know, do you still think about that $50 you lost? You're like, it would be weird and greedy feeling if I started. But I feel like, you know, in this situation, starting the new chapter, starting the rebirth, if you will, and the lack of dependency on anyone or any party in this that makes you feel like you can't move forward would be ideal. Self-care, get yourself a spa, get yourself a spa kit. Oh, you know what? I actually sell spa kits. Oh my god. So some bath salts, a candle, some of that blessed stuff, and zenify yourself, get that Zenergy going. And then the Three of Wands, you know, I feel like this is something that you know deep down, but you're like, I know, but tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, next week. Okay, you know what? I feel like this looks like, to me, it looks like solo travel. It looks like taking yourself as if you were your friend to yourself, and showing yourself a good time and getting on out there to the stuff you've never seen before but have always wondered about, especially in terms of finding a new opportunity. Because that new opportunity may manifest itself as a person, a place, or a thing, a noun, because it's an earth sign, so it's a very physical thing. So that any of those things can have an effect on your lifestyle. And it feels like there's a lot of self-care and just gassing your own self up to get yourself to a place where you're like, okay, I don't even need none of this foolishness. I don't need you talking about me or having an opinion on me. I don't need you to know what I'm doing or where I get my funds or what I do with my life. So I'm gonna shift my focus over here. All right, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video. And if you'd like your own personal reading, you can purchase one at my website, umomgtarot.com. It's in the description. And if you'd like a candle or any fun, cute, witchy, new age stuff, check out my shop. And it's on Etsy. There's a link in the description for that as well. And yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next reading.